What's going on, guys? Buzz back here again for another match review, this time for Inter 2, Spezia 1. The last, I'd actually missed being able to cover two Serie A matches, which was our match against Calgary, which we won 3-1, and our 1-0 victory against Napoli. The last time I had made a video was about almost 2 weeks ago, and we were still in the Champions League. But since then, we were out of the Champions League completely. My thoughts on that is, honestly, I'd prefer we honestly kind of have been out of the Champions League as opposed to going to Europa League, playing playing Thursday, Sunday, Thursday, Sunday, Thursday, Monday, or whatever the schedule would have been. But as well as the fact that getting knocked out of one competition to get put in another and maybe not make the final like we did last season or a couple months ago. But I digress. Focusing on the league and Coppa Italia moving forward. But for now, we're just going to cover the Spezia and Inter match. This match saw us line up with the patent in 3-5-2 Antonio Conte uses, with some quite exciting changes in this game in particular. The back line, as usual, was the back three of Bastoni, De Vrij in the middle, Skriniar. The right-hand side, Hakimi. The left-hand side, Ashley Young. And then the midfield three, which honestly and truthfully, he must be... I don't know, they must have done a paternity test or a test of DNA. Gagliardini, Antonio Conte's second child or something, because he always seems to play every game now. Matteo Brozovic and Nicolai Barella made up the midfield three, as well as Lukaku and Lautaro Martinez starting up top. This game in particular, so before the match, we were currently sitting second, basically on level points with Juventus, with Milan, of course, ahead of us by 1 point. But Spezia sitting in 15th place on the table. I currently don't know where they stand as the match is finished. But for a team that's basically kind of near the relegation zone and a newly promoted Serie A club, the tactics for this match didn't seem to be... well, the first half in particular didn't seem to be... We were trying to have a go, and when we did have a go or an attempt on goal, it wasn't good enough, because we should have more than likely have been 3 up in the first half. So basically 6 defensive, well, you can't really say defensive, but basically we're playing with a back 3 against a team in Spezia who have rotated, who aren't using most of their first teamers, and we're using majority of our first teamers. One thing that we basically did lack, creativity. That was very absent in the first half. No one basically to link up play. Anytime we did get the ball, there wasn't much to do with it. I can actually go through my tweets. Pull it up what I tweeted at halftime. Actually, I have my phone with me. Oh. Whatever. I'll just go through my notifications. Yeah, first half against Spezia. How are we not 2-1 up? How are we not 2-0 up against this team is beyond me. Playing 6 defensive-minded players against 15th place team is shocking at home, especially given the fact this was a home game. Should be pressing and playing aggressively, trying to win the ball back, which, again, against Spezia, they're 15th in the league. They're not really fighting for relegation at the moment, so you can basically have a go and try and batter them. We battered Brescia, I think, last season 5-0 or 5-2. I know it was a high-scoring game. Last season we battered Brescia, and they were going down. But yeah, this game, the first half in particular, lacked a lot of intensity. Not trying to press, not trying to win the second ball. Even when Spezia got the ball, they basically just passed it around. And any chance they did get going forward didn't look like it was going to be threatening. But mostly they were just kind of toying around. It's kind of like, hey, we kind of don't have some starters and some first team players, but hey, we're just here to basically dick around. Subs needed early in the second half was also a thing I had to put. We did get chances, but weren't crucial or clinical enough. Ashley Young had a chance. I think Lukaku had a chance that didn't go in. Forgot any other chances that were. I think Gagliardini had one as well, which he headed over. And surprisingly, we go to halftime 0-0. Even with 4 minutes added on extra to the 49th minute, still 0-0. Surprisingly, come out of the second half, and surprisingly, Gagliardini is taken off early. Second half, right at halftime, he's taken off, and Stefano Sensi comes on. And this, moving forward, we start to actually look a lot better going forward. You can tell there's a bit of a difference in a ball progression. More balls going forward, more attempts, or more of us trying to get the ball in Spezia's half. Lautaro Martinez, this match did end up coming big with an assist for Achraf Hakimi, which Achraf Hakimi ends up basically, Lautaro Martinez finds Achraf Hakimi out wide, is able to pass it into space, which is where Hakimi is best utilized. Runs on space, literally just runs through Spezia's defense and just bags it in, which is the second time he's done that, or actually third time. I remember he did a double, scored a brace against Bologna, which literally he basically replicated his run and goal from that, where he just literally zooms past the two defenders and just slots it. But Spezia's keeper could have done a lot better to save it. And then we end up getting a penalty, which Romelu Lukaku steps up and takes. Brozovic is taken off. Brozovic ends up being on a yellow card for a tackle earlier mid-game. He's replaced by Vidal. We see the game out, and it's starting to look a bit clampy. Or not clampy, but a bit tight and a bit nervy. Because most Inter fans, Pazza Inter, ain't nothing easy over here. You always got to make something difficult. Kind of like making a bowl of cereal. You got to, like, out of nowhere, someone throws an egg at you. And it just happens to land in your bowl. It's like, wow, this is even more difficult than before. Spezia end up getting a cagey little 1-0 goal. Or a consolation goal at the end. But it's already too late in the 94th minute. But it's already too late. We take the 3 points against Spezia. But the approach for this one, if there's any negatives and positives to take away, the positives are we did get 3 points, 6 wins in a row, I think. And we still continue 1 point off of Milan, which I think we sit currently at... I don't know what our point standings is. But I think it's 30 or 29 to 30, I think. But we're 3 points more. No, it's 31 to 30 because Juventus have 27 points and they're in third place. Any negatives, positives, takeaways? Yes, we did get 3 points. We did get the win. Negatives, takeaway. For a side at this, especially when we're playing at home, going against a team that's 15th, 16th, 17th, relegation, mid-table to the lower end of the table, we should be playing a lot more aggressive, especially given the fact we're playing at home. We should be trying to win second balls. We should be trying to press. We should be trying to score more. Also, it's kind of a good thing. I was actually thinking, man, it's a good thing fans actually weren't allowed into the stadium during the Champions League result against Shakhtar, because I wonder how that would have been, or this one either, because I wonder how the reaction would have been at halftime to what the first half was like, because that one was not as good. It should have been a lot better. We should have honestly been up by 3 goals. I don't know how we just didn't. Well, we move forward. Next game is Wednesday, and then Serie A goes on a 2-week period break from December 24th to January 3rd. We don't play another game till January 3rd, which is a Sunday. So our upcoming game this Wednesday is against Hellas Verona, and which will be away at their ground. And if my laptop will let me... Yeah, our match that we come back to is against Crotone, Sunday at home. Oh, 5:30 kickoff again. Yeah, last Calgary, yeah, it was 5:30 in the morning. This match against Spezia was 8 a.m. here in the U.S., so had to get up early for it. But yeah, Verona, hopefully we can get another 3 points there. Continue our form, take a 2-week break. Players can get fit. I know there's rumors of Christian Eriksen leaving. Mateus Vecino as well. He might be on the chopping block to leave as well, but he's injured as well. But there are reports that Conte wants to give him a chance. We don't know about. I don't know about that, but we got 2 weeks break going into the new year, as well as enough time for players to get rest, enough time for other players to maybe step up and get game time. Now that we're out of Europe and don't have any other distractions, we can go for a Coppa Italia and focus primarily on Serie A. This season is basically Scudetto or bust, so we'll see how this goes. Buzz, this has been my match reaction, or a match review of Spezia versus Inter. Inter 2, Spezia 1. Leave your thoughts and comments below. And your score predictions for Hellas Verona this Wednesday. I predict that we'll more than likely probably win 3-1. But knowing Inter, it probably won't be a convincing 3-1. We might make it harder for ourselves, 3-1. But hopefully it isn't going to piss on anyone's Christmas or anything, or upcoming New Year. So, yeah. Leave your thoughts, comments down below. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm out. See you guys on Thursday night. I'll see you guys on Thursday night with the Hellas Verona match review. I'm Buzz, and that's it. Ciao.